Hello, my Jumble friends. Today, I want to share a story with you. It's about a man people once called crazy, but he turned out to be wiser than kings and scholars. His name was Bohlool. Long ago, a famous scholar from Khorasan came to the city of Baghdad. Everyone admired his knowledge. When the king heard about him, he invited the scholar to his palace. He welcomed him warmly and gave him a seat of honor. While they were talking, Bohlool walked in. As usual, the king invited Bohlool to sit near him. But the scholar looked at Bohlool and said to the king, "It's strange that you treat a madman with such respect." Bohlool heard him and replied, "Don't judge me by how I look. If you think you're wiser than me, then prove it. Debate me right here, right now." The scholar laughed and said, "I don't waste time arguing with crazy people." Bohlool smiled. "I may be crazy, but you don't even realize your own ignorance." The king asked the scholar to go ahead and ask a question. The scholar agreed, but added a condition. He said, "If Bohlool answers correctly, I'll give him $1,000. But if he can't answer, then he owes me $1,000. Bohlool calmly replied, "I don't have any money, but if I answer correctly, I'll give you money to the poor. And if I fail, I'll serve you as a slave." The scholar nodded. "All right then," he said, "here's my question. A woman is sitting in a house with her husband. One person is praying, another is fasting. Suddenly, someone walks into the house. Because of this person, the husband and wife become unlawful for each other, and both the prayer and the fast are no longer valid. Who is this person?" Without hesitation, Bohlool answered. The man who entered was the woman's first husband. He had gone on a long journey, and everyone thought he had died. So the woman remarried. She even hired 2 men, one to make up the first husband's missed prayers and one for his missed fasts. But when her first husband suddenly returned alive, her new marriage became invalid. So did the prayers and the fasts. Everyone in the palace was shocked. The king looked impressed. But Bohlool wasn't done. He said, "Now it's my turn to ask." The scholar nodded, and Bohlool asked, "I have 1 jar of honey and another of vinegar. I mix them together to make a drink. Later, I find a dead mouse inside the mix. Can you tell me, did the mouse fall into the honey or the vinegar?" The scholar thought hard, but he had no answer. The king turned to Bohlool and asked, "What's the answer?" Bohlool said, "Wash the mouse clean. Then open its stomach. If it's filled with honey, it fell into the honey. If it has vinegar inside, then it came from the vinegar jar." Everyone in the room applauded Bohlool's cleverness. The scholar lowered his head in defeat. As promised, Bohlool gave the full $1,000 to the poor of Baghdad. And so, my friends, never judge someone by their appearance. True wisdom comes from the heart, not from fancy clothes or big words.